First of all, I want to tell you, I never really viewed myself as a minority um, along the way, along the process. It was only until I started to be labeled as a minority scientist, and it was only until there were certain expectations that I saw being placed on me, certain responsibilities that I had to have, that were not part of the work of my non-minority brethren, that I then began to rethink myself in the context of being a minority scientist. It's affected me in a very positive way because I have a national visibility, and don't kid yourself, I've tried to cultivate that by being a good scientist, number one, and by being quite passionate about social issues that affect my community, number two, and being one of the few minority scientists in the country in this area that I work in obviously has elevated my visibility. That's a positive. But even though that's a positive, it's also a negative in the sense that I carry certain burdens that my non-minority colleagues don't carry. Here's a burden. When you are visible and you're one of the few in a particular academic environment, the way I've been, you're called upon by the community very early on to be involved, to do things for the community. So I'm not even talking about the things that the academic environment can ask of you as a minority, go out and do more recruitment or go out and talk to more students. I'm talking here about the forces from the community coming at you because they recognize you as a role model, as an important part of the education of their kids and community. And so they're making all these kinds of requests on you at a time when maybe you need to be very careful. Because to get tenured, you've got to fulfill a variety of academic criteria, and one of those criterion is not how much are you doing for your community. And so you have these pressures coming at you from the community to do more. So that's a pressure. And they can have a lack of understanding of the kind of pressures that you are in, being in an ivory tower environment, where you've got to publish, where you've got to bring in research dollars, where you've got to participate at the national level in science activities. So that's a pressure, and I think many of us fall victim to that. And